Hello everyone, this is the Corona bot. I caught Corona, it stayed in my sinuses, and now I sound like a bot. But seriously, I caught it in. Yes, these new findings are very strange and kind of scary, but we're going to go through them and look at them in the eyes of intelligence and I guess we can say future research. So this is what we're faced with. I wanted to do this story. This is a bonus. I usually only do 3 a week, but this is four. This is the fourth one because, we just learned that coronavirus damages the heart in patients from 18 through, to their, not here. Yes, we can see that and know that, but they haven't really examined kids like that because, we don't know. I had giant outbreaks with children, but that's going to change now. This is one of the first ones, well, not one of the first ones, the first major ones here. Coronavirus camp outbreak. 260 kids and teens affected with COVID 19 at Georgia COV sleepaway camp. Now, children normally don't pass away from this. We know this. But the issue is if they're finding heart damage in everyone that they studied of all age groups, races, sexes, whatever, what's going to happen to the children? See, more than 250 children and teens tested positive for COVID after attending a sleepaway camp in Georgia. The young staff and campers took some measures to prevent the spread of COVID 19, such as keeping children in groups based on their cabins, social distancing outside of the cabins, frequent cleanings, but critically, masks were not required for campers, only for staff. Yeah, because it's very, very hard to get a child, not the teenagers, they should know better. The children to keep a mask on, that's just not the priority. It's not something that they're going to think of. And of course, if the parents didn't program it into them and teach them for them to understand why they have it, it's going to be a little, well, not going to be a little, it's going to be very rough for anyone to actually keep a mask on a child with a child doing it on their own. So, this is what happened here. Camp attendees including understaffed members, 20 people training for staff positions who arrived on June 17th. An additional 360 youth campers arrived on June the 21st. The report said the average age of the staff trainees was 17 years old. The average age of the camper was 12. All camp attendees were required to provide documentation of negative COV test more than 12 days before arriving. Still, a negative COVID test will not guarantee that one would be bringing the disease to camp, given that people did not need to quarantine before coming. They put the disease shortly before or after test. Yeah, so basically, it was like no more than 12 days that they have to be tested. So it could have been a 12-day. It only takes one day. It only takes a second. It only takes a minute. It only takes that. You know me, but you know it now. So I don't know what to tell you. That's what I always tell you, just to be safe, be strong, eat better. Be careful where you go, careful what you do. Because it's not going anywhere. It's just not. Human beings are going to make sure it isn't going anywhere, so be safe.